Welcome back to our latest undercover investigation into online sex predators. Tonight we've returned to the small town of Greenville, Ohio, and men are coming from miles around to meet a decoy posing as an underage teen at our undercover house. One suspected predator didn't quite find his way to our doorstep, but that didn't stop police from finding him. Here again, Chris Hansen.
He's moving quickly from the cameras. He's coming around, guys. Come chilling right with me.
During our three-day investigation, 17 men come to this house hoping to meet a young teen home alone.
Hello? He's running to his car. Running to his car.
Get on the ground! Get down!
And all 17 are arrested.
You understand that right?
Yes.
There is one potential predator, however, who never makes it to the house.
I'm pretty much the only one here, and...
He's 52-year-old Glenn Mitchell, screen name user 194547, a home health care worker. He's been chatting online with someone posing as a 14-year-old boy in an AOL gay chat room. 5 minutes into the chat, Mitchell says, "You want to meet sometime?" The decoy says he's home alone, and they make a date. Then the man calls to get directions.
You know what? Just call me when you get to Greenville, and I'll direct you in if you want.
Dell from Perverted Justice plays the part of the young boy on the phone.
You guys, swear to God, I'll answer the phone whenever you call.
And based on his chat log, there's no doubt why this man is driving from Indianapolis almost 2 hours to meet a teen.
I want to do stuff with you, if you want to.
Come over.
I and kiss guys, tongue kiss at that.
You called and asked for
And he continues his sexual solicitation on the phone.
He wants to engage in sex acts repeatedly. He wants to treat the boy like his main woman. He wants to take care of the boy.
And he thinks you're a 14-year-old boy.
Correct.
And amazingly, Mitchell tells the decoy he's met teenagers before.
I meet a kid from Cincy. He was 16. We and kiss.
Not really interested in that. He admitted on the phone with me that he'd already had sex with a 15-year-old boy. He said that he really enjoyed younger men in general.
But as he gets close to the house, he gets lost.
I'm just curious as to where the hell you are. What exit are you at?
And finds himself driving the wrong way down a highway. When Mitchell gets pulled over by a police officer, he calls Dell,
I really want to see you, dude.
who he thinks is a teenager.
There's a cop following you?
We don't want to spook him.
Frag from Perverted Justice alerts the sheriff's men staked out across the street about what's happening. So the sheriff's men radio the officer making the traffic stop and tell him what's going on, and to let Mitchell go on his way.
So they said this is the softest stop in the world, and he's free?
So you tell him to go back?
No, take it, no.
70?
But after the encounter with police, Mitchell says he's too scared
Can you just lose the cop and come tonight? I've got
and decides to head home.
They're going to have to pick him up. There's no way he's coming back tonight.
If he doesn't show, we can at least get him on solicitation. He did
Detective Burns from the Dark County Sheriff's Office puts out an alert. Mitchell is tracked down in Indiana and arrested.
He got within 5 minutes of his home, was recognized,
and charged with attempted unlawful sexual contact with a minor, a felony.
He was actually arrested the same night.
While Mitchell is in an Indiana jail, detectives from Dark County, Ohio, convince a judge, based on Mitchell's online chat and his attempt to drive to our undercover house, to grant them a search warrant. The sheriff's men go to Mitchell's home the next day.
We have found material in the residence that does look like he's been involved in some type of illegal activity with minors.
Mitchell has refused to be extradited to Ohio. So for now, Dark County detectives have not questioned him.
We're going to have to get an extradition warrant, which that's a long process to get done.
She said she's 13 years old. She said her name Katie.
In the meantime, though, all the other men arrested in our investigation are facing questioning by detectives.
Do you normally walk around with condoms in your pocket?
Well, not every day, no.
Okay.
Remember Meat Rocket 8, the family man who said he'd be honored to take the virginity of a 15-year-old? Cops were somewhat surprised at his behavior, given what they found out about his family.
Your mom's a city prosecutor and your dad's a cop. You should probably have a little bit more common sense about things that we're doing out here tonight, okay?
Oh,
Would you agree?
And coupled with the fact that I'm a data communications guy, you know.
Yeah.
He tells the detectives he drove 2.5 hours to watch TV and break the boredom, not have sex with a virgin. And he explains further why he's not that kind of guy.
It is the honest to God's truth. I just don't play around with on my wife.
Hold me, I'll be on Channel 4 for a minute. I'll be back.
Remember Jungle Mania 20050? He came to meet a 14-year-old boy. He said online he was thinking about giving him oral sex.
I'll read you some more chat. So do you have a nice...
Yeah, but what were we talking about prior to that?
It doesn't matter what you're talking about prior to it. You're asking him something sexually explicit.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Jungle Mania insists he wasn't going to have sex with the boy.
I know what my intentions are.
So do I.
Well,
Okay. It's pretty obvious, Ken.
no, it's not.
Yes,
not
it
to
is.
me. I know what I am.
And what is that?
I'm a man with a good heart. The kid was lonely, bored, and that's all it was.
So that's why you asked him how big his penis was.
Did you know the person that you were meeting was 13?
Yes, sir.
This is the man who said online he hoped a 13-year-old virgin would be waiting in her bed naked when he arrived.
When we go seize your computer at the residence, is there going to be any pornographic material on there from juveniles or small children?
As far as I know, no, but...
As far as he knows. But then he says if they do find something, it's because someone else has been using his computer.
Child porn?
There's been one instance where I found some of that and some, I don't know if it was like bestiality stuff or something, and I had to delete that.
While just about every man interrogated denies he was looking for sex with a minor, this man, screen name Single TX Guy for Fun, seems to admit it.
Tell me what kind of trouble you're in.
Probably jail.
No, what did you do wrong?
I showed up to solicit a minor.
For what?
I guess sex.
Sex.
Then Single TX Guy for Fun says he was really only going to talk with the teenager, so the detective asks him again.
I was just coming to meet him. What happens, happens. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, so there was a possibility that could have happened.
Could have.
Could have.
When the 27-year-old finds out he's going to jail...
You're going to be taken to Dark County Jail?
Please don't. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
He threatens to kill himself.
I really am just going to slit my throat.
Relax, all right?
No, I'm just going to kill myself. Put me in jail and I'll hang myself. I don't care. I did something so wrong that I don't even want to be alive.
When the detective takes off the handcuffs so the man can sign his statement, he grabs the pen and makes a half-hearted attempt to stab himself.
Put your hand behind your back.
You better behave, all right?
Was it a threat so that we would back off, so that we would feel sorry for him, so that we wouldn't come down on him as hard? I don't know what it was.
What's clear, says the detective, is that this man and the others like him have backed themselves into a corner and are looking for a way out.
He's here.
And you're about to hear from a man who's backed himself into a very dark corner.
Chris has him.
He's the most frightening predator caught in this investigation.
I gotta finish getting changed, okay?
Well, I'll watch you.